Hey everybody, how you guys doing? This is Ken Two Tucker, better known as Ken Candles. Just want to introduce myself. I've been in the Forex market since 2017. Of course, you know it's 2023. Happy New Year's. Hope that you guys are going to have a very successful trading career, and I want to help. I want to help you with that. I've been blessed to um, teach people a little over 3 years. I've been trading. I started trading since 2017, off and on, but been very consistent. The Lord blessed me with a strategy that I want to share that can literally transform your life, take you to a whole new level. It's going to be people that's going to be coming on here, single parents, single mothers, single fathers that's raising children, and you need more income. Daycare is extremely high. Some people just want to supplement their income. Some people, they're traders, but they're not consistent. I can help. I can help you with that as well. Newbies is even better because you don't have to unlearn anything, which is fantastic. Some people coming on here because they want to travel. They want to travel the world. Some people just like eating at nice restaurants and going places and seeing things and doing new things. And also, there's some people that got business goals, business ideas, but they need money and they don't want to beg nobody for it. But they have to give away a good portion of their business. Like, I mean, we all saying Shark Tank. So this skill set of Forex is literally going to change your life. It's going to change your life. It's going to totally change the way you see money. We already in Forex. If you have a bank account, a checking or a savings account, you already in Forex. But the only difference is you're not on the right side. But if you're already trading and you're just not consistent, I'm going to help you with that as well. I have a strategy that I know that's going to be a blessing to your life, your family life. And this is something that's going to be able to help you pass this skill set on to your children, even your children's children, because money going to always be around. And I just want to say this right here. Like I said, just a little brief introduction about myself. I'm originally from Jersey, moved to Atlanta, Georgia. I come from a big family. My mother had 10 children, and we had to share everything. I mean, everything. I'm a grandfather. I have three beautiful grandchildren, and I have a daughter. And the Lord blessed me with the gift to teach people how to trade so they can be able to achieve their heart desires. I'm going to just go over some basic training just to get you a small sample of my teaching style. And if this is a good fit for you, I'm gonna leave more additional information where you can reach me and contact me either by cell phone or email. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and dive right. All right. Okay, cool. First thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the Forex market. Okay. The Forex market is $1 trillion industry. Okay. It's a financial market. We heard about the stock market, which is it's billions of dollars in the stock market. We're not investing in companies, hoping that the company do well and sell the equity. That's not what we're doing here. What we're doing, our product is money. All we're doing is making money within the money exchange rates, whether the market is going up or whether the market is going down. A term that you're familiar with is buy and sell. That's all we're doing. Buying and selling money. That's it. If you got a cell phone, you can trade on your cell phone. You got a laptop, even better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to help you set up your charts and I'm going to explain to you what you are seeing on the charts. Once I explain that to you, this is going to be a nice introduction of what's behind door number 2, and that's to get started. You want to get started as quickly as possible. I don't know your need. I don't know your urgency, but the sooner you learn this, the better. Okay, because we're already in January. We want the avalanche approach. We're going to start at the top of January and Just let the blessings and prosperity just flow down throughout the year. Okay. Okay, cool. So this we're going to do, I'm going to share my screen because I want you guys to see what's going on here. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about candlesticks. These are called Japanese candlesticks. Back in the day, I mean, I'm talking about ancient time. Japanese, they didn't the Japanese, they didn't have watches, they didn't have clocks. So what they did was they used what we call candles. I know everybody that's on here know what a candle is. That's that wax with the little string inside, which you burn at the top to make the house smell good or give light in certain areas. Okay? Don't let me go to Google and show you what a candle is. We know what a candle is, okay? But the thing that what's significant about a candle is the Japanese use candles to tell time, okay? Far as the crops, far as I guess the rice, all the different fruits and vegetables that they grew in that particular region of that country. But the thing about what's so important about the wax and the string measuring the time, which is seasons, of course, measuring the time. Western culture took that same principle, but they put candles on time charts. You see how it goes together? The Japanese use candles to tell time far as the crops, meaning what the crops is going to do within certain time. So the candle show whether the crops was growing, the fruits was growing, the vegetables were growing, and the candles, depending on how much wax melted, it lets the farmer, let's just say farmer, let's use that. I think that's a safe word to use. It let the farmer know how much the fruits and vegetables have grown in a certain amount of time. Like I said, the Western culture took candles and put them on time charts. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you about these candles, and I'm going to show you the significant reason why candles are very important. Now, I'm going to put right here and put Forex, and you can go to Google, which is lovely. You can go to Google, type in the word Forex candlesticks. Okay. Forex candlesticks. Okay. Okay, let's move this out the way. All right. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and press enter here. I love to go to this images because the images show you the pictures. Okay, let me see if I can find my favorite picture. Just hold tight. We'll make this fun. Okay, great. Let's use this right here for an example. Before I get started, I just want to say, I want to go ahead and do a little teaching on the Forex market. You may not have, you might have heard Forex before, but you may not understand it. Forex is an acronym for foreign exchange, okay? Meaning two individual countries that's foreign from each other are exchanging money. We already know a lot of our products are not made here in the US. A lot of products are in Japan or China or Turkey. So when we want to buy those products, we pay with the US money, but it get exchanged into their currency of that country. That's why it's called foreign exchange. Currency is money, okay? Foreign is currency. Foreign currency, foreign currency, foreign currency is money. So when two countries exchange money, that's called foreign exchange, okay? And what I do and other traders do, as well as teachers do, is we teach people how to take your smartphone or your laptop and put it right in the middle of that, like an exchange rate. And you're going to be able to buy when the market is going up, and you're going to be able to sell when the market is going down. This market is all about the bulls versus the bears. Okay, bulls versus the bears. What do I mean? Bulls buy, sell, bears sell. That's what they do. Okay. Now we already seen Wall Street that bull that's in the front. Okay, that's the stock market. It's just a company just got to keep doing well in order for people to really make some good money. If you're investing in stocks, the bull is a representation of equity, just like houses. Houses going up, right? The market value of the house going up. You're going to continue to make money on that house if you sell it. The Forex market is a lot more sweeter, which I love because we can buy and we can sell. Most of us have heard of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is cryptocurrency. And that means some of us buy Bitcoin and we only making money when it's going up. It's like an investment. But as traders, we buy and we sell with our cell phone. And I'm gonna show you how to do that, okay? I'm just gonna go over some brief basic stuff. This is Forex 101. At the end of this training, I'm gonna leave my contact information, my phone number, and my email so you can reach me so I can discuss to you the different classes that I offer. And you tell me which one is best for your current situation so you can go to a whole new level for 2023. Okay, now we got that out the way. This market, the Forex market, is all about the bulls versus the bears. Now, let me just put this out here. Bears can't make money. Buyers can't make money unless sellers are in the market. And sellers can't make money if buyers is not in the market. Money got to be in the market in order for one party to make money. Buyers can't make money if there's no sellers, and sellers can't make money if there's no buyers. That's what's so beautiful about Forex. We buy and we sell based on what the market is doing. What's so lovely about this market, it's going to go either two directions. It's either going to go up, that's mean buying, or the market is going to go down, which is selling. Just so you go to Gucci store, you go to Louis Vuitton or Louis Vuitton, wherever you're from. What's wonderful about that is whenever it's a sale, when you go there to that store, sale means that at one point it was a higher price. And then the price dropped. That's why we have uptrend and downtrend. And then we have times where prices go up, just like gas. When gas was scarce, when the countries was fighting and the oil was going, oil wasn't easily accessed, the prices of oil went up. That means the prices went up. Let's keep it simple, okay? We need one or the other. We need both parties, buyers and sellers in the market so we can make money. The good news is I'm going to teach you a strategy on how to sell, okay, and buy, depending on what strategy you want to use, okay? Now, let's dive right into it. Let's talk about these candlesticks right here. These are Japanese candlesticks right here, okay? They are Japanese candlesticks. And like I said before, in Japan, they used it to measure what the fruits and vegetables was doing within the seasons. But the Western culture, they took the candlesticks and put them on a time chart to show what the buyers and sellers are doing in the market. See what I'm saying? The market is kind of like the earth, right? And the fruits and vegetables is the buyers and the sellers in the market. Just trying to keep it simple where it makes sense. Okay, but always remember this. You don't have to know how to trade before you learn how to trade. So just understand the way it works is you don't have to understand everything because the good book says, with all your wisdom, get understanding. So you got to get the wisdom first and get the knowledge first. And that's what I'm here for. I'm going to give you that. Let's dive right into it. Okay, it's only two colors when it comes down to these candlesticks, okay? It's either red or green, okay? Green represents the buyers. Red represents the sellers. Okay. And I want you guys to, after you finish watching this, if it's not too late in your state or country, go to your grocery store. You're going to see red tags or red signs whenever something is on sale. And I'm going to prove it. And then I'm going to come right back to Forex candlesticks. Okay, watch this. We all seen these before. Houses for sale. Watch what color the signs be. You see, watch this. Let me just lift this up. We've seen a red sign like this before. That grabs people attention because people, when they see red, we already know, and you guys are getting some behind the scenes money lessons here. When people see red, they know people gonna turn their head. They know that means the price went down. That's why this company, I don't know why they chose red, but that means sell. Red means sell. Look at this, for sale by owners. We saw that before. Look at this brother right here. He got for sale a red sign here for sale, which is cool. Okay, I can go on and on and on and on and on. As you can see, we've seen it before. And if you haven't seen it today, I mean, if you haven't seen it up until now, when you start riding down the street and you see houses for sale, trust me, you're gonna see a red sign. Trust me. And if you want to buy that house, you better buy it because it's on sale. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the Japanese candlesticks. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Forex candlesticks, and I'm going to explain the difference between the green and the red candles, okay? Because the green represents buyers and the red represents sellers, okay? The green, right, the way it works is you got the green, right, that's buyers, and then we have the red, which is sellers. And these little stems that's on top, these little stems that's on the bottom, they are called wicks, okay? These are called wicks. You see, you got different words, you got lower shadow wicks, but it's wicks. You see right here, got the word that says body, right? Body, I want you guys to remember this. Body is the color, okay? And there's only two colors. What's the two colors? Red and green. So if you hear me say, where's the body? The only thing you need to be telling me is the color. And there's only two colors, two, red and green. On top of the body, because right here, got the words right here, body, right? You got the body, and then you have the wicks that's on top, okay? Now, really think about it. A candle, think about a real candle. I'm talking about a wax candle. Usually the stem is at the top, meaning the string is at the top. Then you burn it, and then as the fire burns, it makes the candle wax melt. So if you see a big candle like this, you come back maybe 2 or 3 hours from now, it could let you know how long that candle been burning. Okay, keep in mind time, because time is money in the Forex market. Okay, so on top of here you got wicks right here, and then we have wicks at the bottom. The wicks on top is the high. Even though it says high price, when I teach in class, all we're going to talk about is high. If you see wicks on top, it doesn't matter whether it's green or red. It doesn't matter. If wicks on the top, it's a high. If wicks on the bottom, keyword on the bottom, it's a low. Okay? So right here, we got the color, which is the body. And it's either green, or red. Now, this is the part that's very important. Remember, I said this market is all about bulls versus the bears. But bulls are the buyers, the bears are the sellers. Keep this in mind. This is important. It's like a symbolic behind it a bit. Hear me out. Bulls, I'm talking about the animal bull. I'm talking about the male cow, right? Whenever a bull attacks, it likes to lean its horns down and lift its head up, okay? That's important. And I'm gonna tell you why that's important. Because when it comes down to the body of the candle, we have what we call open price and close price. Now, this is the part I want you to grab. This part is very important. Open or open price is where the candle started. Close price is where the candle finished. So think about it. Whenever a bull leans his horns down, that's where it started. And then we know buy mean going up. So that means when the bull lift his head up, that means it went up, and the close is where it finished. That means that's how the animal attack you. So whenever you see a green candle, we already know that it has to start at the bottom in order to go to the top, because you can't have a top without a bottom. So that's why you need to know the colors, the difference between the two colors, because they're going to be going in different direction. But I wanted to go over and explain the green first, so that way you can see why do it says open, why do it says close. It's the reason why is because we need to know where that body, the body, hear me out. We need to know where that body open and where it closed. And you see price, that means price was at this point, it was at a low price, and then the price went up. Simple. That's it. Always remember, you don't have to know how to trade before you learn how to trade. That's what class is for. I'm going to say that throughout this whole program, this whole presentation. You don't have to know how to trade before you learn how to trade. Now watch this. This is the red candle. It's doing something different. You know, green is one color, red is a whole nother color. So keep in mind, since bulls go up, bears, sellers go down. Watch this. The body shows where the candle opened and where it closed. Let me say that one more time. The body, which is the color, either green or red, shows where the body opened and closed. Remember that, okay? So watch this. This is important. Now we have a red candle. That means now we want to know where the red candle opened and closed on the body, okay? So the way it works is the way bears attack, they stand up and they smack down, okay? Bears stand up and then they smack down. That's how they attack. Bulls, they lean their horns down, lift their horns up. That's the green color. Red is the opposite because it's going down. And watch this. It opens at the top because that's where it starts. The bears stand up, and then it smack down. That's where it finished. That's where it closed. So that means price was at a high price at some point, but then it went on sale. And we know whenever something goes on sale, that means the prices went down. And you can't have no down without a up. Okay? You know how they say, oh, I'm feeling down. That means at some point you was feeling good and now you're not. Keep it simple. Okay? Now, these wicks that's on top, see these two wicks on top? The wicks shows where the body was. That means at some point the body went up there and then it came back down. That's what the wick does. The wick shows where the body went in the past. Okay? That's what at some point this color had went down and then it went back up. And when it goes in a certain direction and then automatically go in another direction, it leaves what we call a wick. It shows where the body was. That's all these wicks do. That's all they do. Just show where the body was at some point. And I'm going to explain in the charts. And I'm going to show you an example of when a body went in a certain direction, it changed its mind, went in another direction. It left what we call a wick there, because the body, the wicks, these little stems on here on the top, the highs, and these wicks on the bottom, the lows, show that this green color went down here at one point within a certain time. That's why these candles are that's why these candles are on a time chart, okay? Because these candles is going to show the measurement of what happened within a certain time, okay? Now let's talk about the red candle here. Now the red is the bears, which is the sellers. It opens at the top because that's where it starts. Whenever a bear attack, it stands up first, then it smacks down. I got a little time. Let me just show y'all a little something here. Let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, let's see. Then let me do it here. Okay, let me just do bear fight or something like that. Let me just type this in because I want you to see a bear actually standing up. I don't want to see violence, but hey, this help with the illustration. Okay. This is my go-to right here. Let's speed it up a little bit. Okay, hold tight. The Wi-Fi is my friend. Okay, they eventually gonna stand up in just a moment. There they go. Okay, I just want you to see something. Okay, cool. As you guys can see, when a bear is about to attack, uh, they stand up first. Okay, that's why it's symbolic the way they attack. Bears stand up first, and you're going to see this bear smack down. Okay, so the way those animals attack, and always remember, whenever you see the two colors of a candle, these two colors of the candle, whenever you say, whenever you know how they attack each other. Let me say it another way. Whenever you, whenever you can remember how those two animals attack, you will always know where it start, where the candles start, which is the open, and you'll always know where it finish, which is the close. Okay. Now watch this. Now watch this bear do his thing. Okay, you see how he push. Okay, that's enough for me. All right, I don't want to see no balance. Let's keep it going. Okay, cool. So right here we have green, we have red, which is the body. The color is the body, right? And the body represents where the market opened and where it closed on the body. Green represents the bulls, which are the buyers. Buyers mean prices going up. The key word, price is going up. Okay. So if price is going up, you can't have an up without a down. So it has to start at the bottom in order to go up, if that makes sense to anybody. Now, the green at the bottom, that's where it opened. That's what price was. Price went up. That's where it closed. Just like a bull, when it leans its horns down, it lifts its horns up. Bears, opposite direction. You can't have a down without a up. Okay. Now watch this. Whenever you see a red candle, the body, because these stems on top, the little stems on the bottom, those are called wicks. Those are not the body. Keep that in mind. Wicks are not the body. The body is the color. Okay. So we have the red body right here, right? So basically, whenever we see a red body, that means it was a sale. So sell means prices went down. So we already know that in order for a price to go down, it had to start at the top. So that's where it opened at, because you can't go down unless you have an up. If I had a pen in my hand and I dropped it, the fact that it went from a higher location to a lower location, that lets me know that it fell. That means it went down. So keep that in mind. Whenever you have a red candle, that means it's a sell. That means prices went down. That means prices was a little high at this point, but then the prices dropped. That's a sale. And you don't even got to know anything about Forex to know what a sell is. Okay. We got all kinds of sneakers, jewelry, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and gym memberships. When they Black Friday, we already know that when Black Friday come, we know prices dropped. That means it was high at some the week before, it was regular price. But then Black Friday came, that means a price dropped. Got to keep it simple. Okay, cool. So we got that out the way. The wick shows where the body was. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to mark, I'm going to show you how to set up your charts. Okay. First thing you want to do, and make sure you take some notes here. Okay. Go to tradingview.com. Trading, and I'm going to type it in here. So you can always pause this video, rewatch it until you get it. Trading View, Trading View, right? Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to come right here where it says Trading View tracks all markets, right? It's the website, www.tradingview.com. Go on and click right there. And what it's going to do is going to take you to this page right here, okay? That's what it's going to do. It's going to take you to this page, okay? Now, watch this. Once you come to this page right here, okay, it's going to ask you to get started, okay? It's in the upper, it's in the upper left, upper right-hand corner right here. If you follow, let me just make sure you can see my hands. The pointer. It's right here in the upper right-hand corner. Go on and click it, right? Okay. Now you know it's the first of the year, so they're trying to get some money out of you. Just ignore that. Okay. Second. So you put right here. Okay, great. Now, let me do that one more time. I want to take my time with this. Okay. What you do, go to Google, go to TradingView. Okay. Click on TradingView, tradingview.com. You can always pause this and watch it at your discretion. Okay. And then right here to the upper right hand corner, it says get started. Okay. Get on and click it. And that's what I did. I clicked it. Okay. All right. Now watch this. I'm gonna go in and click right here where it says sign up. I click sign up, and what it's gonna ask me, do I want to use either Google or Facebook or whatever to sign in? All you're gonna do is come on down here to where it says email. Click email, right? This is the part that gets people. It's 3 lines here. If I didn't put this on here, you wouldn't have seen it. So you see how it's high blue, blue right here? This get people. Make sure you put a username in there, a username here, put your email address here, and put your password right here, okay? Username right here at the top, which says username, you'll only be able to change this public username once. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little username in here, okay? Let me just put, let me just throw, God is good, because he is. God, all caps, of course. God is good. God is good. Somebody might already have this. God is good. G, make this all caps as well. Okay, cool. So and I'm gonna put 23 on there. Okay, because I gotta make it something different. So God is good, 23. And I'm gonna put my email on here as well. Okay, put my email on here. Okay, because I got an email that I'm gonna use just for this illustration. Wise counselor, WIZE. Sorry, wise counselor. Sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and type this in. Now I'm put my email in, okay? I put your email in. Oh, wise counselor, I wanna make sure I spell that. The good news about trading, you don't gotta know how to spell. Thank goodness for that. Okay, but just don't mess up when you putting in your email address, okay? So I'm putting in my email address, okay, at gmail.com, okay? And then I'm put my password in here. I'm gonna change it. Okay, so I got it. So I got that intact. Let them know I'm not a robot. I'm gonna go ahead and create my account. Okay. And then I'm going to save. You don't have to on yours. Use your Google account to save. Yes, I'm going to use that. Okay. Now you got an iPhone, Android, or something like that. They're gonna send you a text or whatever to check your email. Okay. I'm using this email and put my password back in. My apologies. Let me put my password back in. Okay. Okay. Next, we good to go. Okay, cool. So they're going to send you a text because you may not have to go through this, but I set up, I got another email that I'm using so I could be able to show you how to do this manually. Like I said before, you can pause at any time, send. So I'm sending that to my phone so they can send me a text. They already did. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the code in. 740. It's at 831. Okay, so I'm gonna put next here, and I'm ready to get in. Okay, cool. So I'm set. So now all I gotta do is go to my email. After I fill out the information here, it says your account is not active yet. Please verify your email. So what they're going to do with what TradingView going to do, and let me explain what TradingView is. TradingView is the charts. I mean, we all seen those movies and stuff like that. Trader Places, Eddie Murphy, where you see graphs and charts. You type in Forex, go to Google, type in Forex, look on social media, you'll see like a chart, you'll see lines going up and down. It's like a graph chart that pretty much monitor and keep score on what the buyers and sellers are doing in the market. That's what this is. TradingView is just a platform, okay? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to trade and mark up the chart so you can know where to get in, where to get out, and where to put your risk management. That's called a trade setup. A trade setup is you enter in the market so you can make some money. Your take profit, which is your target. That means that you're going to enter in at a certain price, you're going to get out at a better price, and you're going to put your risk management in. So if the market goes against you, you won't lose that much. And also it protects you so you can stay in the trade and manage your trade. That's a whole nother ball game right there. Because we have what we call scalpers. I call it nibblers and swing traders. Scalpers go from get in, right? And they go to a certain location in the market, or they hit a certain target in the market, and they're like, I'm done. I got my money. I'm out of there. Then we got nibblers. These are people that likes to trade, people that likes to trade aggressive. They like to get in, invest big money in, get all they can get, and they close out real fast because they want to get that money. It's called get the bag and run. It's called get the bag and run. Then you have swing traders. These are the people that says, you know what? I know that the market is going to keep going in a certain direction. Kind of like a surfer. They just ride the wave. In the market, you just ride what we call the trend. And it's a saying out there, the trend is your friend, especially when it's paying dividends. Let's keep it moving. I'm going to check my email, okay? Going to my email, and I'm gonna check right here. They sent my email. You see right here, it says TradingView. Just look through there for TradingView, okay? Confirm your email address, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here. Let me take a picture of this, brothers and sisters that's watching this, okay? Because this is a new account here, so let me go and put this here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna come here. It says activate account. Okay. Click here. It's gonna take me right back to TradingView, right? And right here, they're trying to get some money out of me. They say, I mean, you can, like you can pick a picture. You don't have to have a picture, right? Just throw a name up. Hold on one second. At this point, if I want to put, I could throw a name there. Let's just say, hold on one second. Okay, it's moving around a bit. Okay, I could just throw a little name up there. Let's just say, okay, cool. Actually, I don't have to put anything there. I can just skip this part. I don't have to put anything there. I can come right here where it says products. Take your cursor, come to where it says products. You got community, market, news, brokers, more. Come to where it says products. Put your cursor on the word products. You're gonna get a drop box. Go right to the charts. Click on the charts. Okay. And what it's gonna do is gonna open the charts. Okay. Don't let this intimidate you, because that's what learning the skill set is all about. And that's what the teacher is here for, to shed light in dark places, to shed light in dark places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to mark up your charts. If you notice up here in the upper left-hand corner, that's where you type in your currency pairs. Let me just say, let's throw some stuff out there because I was moving just a little too fast here. But let me take my time. Currency pairs are two different countries, meaning I can exchange the US dollar for the Japanese yen. That's called a currency pair. You got Japanese yen versus the Great British pound. Those are called currency pairs. Listen to the word, currency pairs. Pairs. You got a pair of sneakers on, a pair of shoes on. Two, One shoe, two shoes equal a pair. Currency is the money. Currency, money. Pairs. Two money countries exchanging money. Two currencies exchanging. Two. Two means pair. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Keep it simple. This is where you type in a currency pair. Okay, this is where you type in a currency pair. So what I'm gonna do, I click up there. Let me just show you what I'm doing. I come here, upper left hand corner. I got my cursor right here. I'm circling it. You come there, you left click, and then you have what we call the symbol search. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type in the Applejack, better known as the Australian dollar versus the Japanese Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Okay, that's my favorite pair. So I'm gonna go ahead and just delete the AAPL and I'm gonna type in AUDJPY. Now, if you notice, it got a whole bunch of AUDJPYs. This is what I'm gonna go to this broker right here. We're gonna talk about brokers a little later in the program. Okay. I'm gonna use this broker called Oanda. Okay. And remember, you don't have to understand this. This is all I'm doing is having you set up your chart. So when you're ready to take the class, we don't gotta go through this. We're already done with this. I wanna hurry up and get you to the money. Okay. So watch this video closely. Type in a currency pair. Matter of fact, type in the same currency pair I typed in. Save yourself some trouble. Come right here to this broker. It's on the right side. These are different brokers. Brokers are places where you put your money at that you want to trade with. They like online bankers, okay? Because this is like asset protection. We already know wealthy people don't want nothing in their name. Nothing. That's why a lot of wealthy people have corporations, places where they put their money in. So just in case somebody try to sue them personally, they're not going to sue them personally. They got to go after whatever asset that they have or whatever corporation that they have. Okay, so I did real estate investing. That might help somebody. Okay, so the broker we're going to use is Oanda. I'm going to click here. Now, what I'm going to do is help you set up your charts. Okay. Now, first thing you want to do. Let's talk about these charts for a minute. We're going to explain what you're looking at right now in a moment. But before we go into explaining all that, trust me, you don't got to understand everything. Just follow these instructions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set up your charts so that way, when it's time for you to take the class, it's already set up. You don't have to do this no more. It's called set it and forget it. And I like that. Okay, cool. But I will go over some small stuff as we go. These are called market prices, okay? These numbers right here to the far right is called market prices. These are the numbers that do not move. As you can see, they're not moving. The 98.00097.0, it just stays there. But the number that's moving is this highlighter. This highlighter is what we call the market price line. The highlighter, what it does, it moves in between the market prices. Keep in mind, this you don't have to understand it. Just know this. Market prices is a whole lot of numbers. See these numbers? Let me say it another way. Market prices is numbers that are not moving. These numbers are staying still. You see this highlighter? That highlighter is moving within the market prices. That's why it's called the market, not S. Market price line. And this is the highlighter of the market price line. And what the market price line does, it moves in between these numbers, better known as market prices with an S, plural, okay? Singular highlighter, market price line. As you can see, it's a line right here. I'm gonna make it bigger once I show you how to, once I help you modify the charts, okay? So you got this highlight. As you can see, the numbers are changing. 88550, watch this number change. It went from 00 to 444. See how it's changing? Look in this area right here. Now it's 535. So that means somebody making money and somebody losing money, depending on if somebody in the market or not. Okay, but we're gonna cross that bridge once we get there. Now, first thing we want to do is come over here at the top. It's going to say unnamed and save. We're going to come to this little wheel right here. It's going to say chart settings. I'm gonna circle it again, upper right-hand corner, follow the cursor, chart settings, click in the chart settings. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna give us the drop box, okay? Once you got the symbol, this the main area right here, and this is the areas that we use to modify. So when I click on any one of them, this is the area that I'm gonna modify, meaning make the changes to customize the way I want it. Now, some of you guys gonna get fancy, but in the beginning, just trust me, keep it simple so that way your charts can look like mine. And if you want to change your colors to pink and purple, lavender, and all that other stuff, ladies, that's you, do your thing. But in the beginning, follow my lead, okay? So we're gonna come back up here to symbols right here, come back at the symbols, and I'm gonna give you guys my personal signature colors now, okay? So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna change the color of the bodies. Once I change the colors, these colors on these candles are going to change colors. These are candles, all right? Remember we talked about the candles, all right? As you can see, these candles right here, these are candles. This is candles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the colors from the body. I'm going to click on the green. It looks like a greenish color. I'm going to click on it. Down here at the very bottom is a plus sign. Click the plus sign. Come inside this box where the numbers are. Left click inside, delete those numbers. Type in 00 Frank FF 00. Okay, that's the green. That's my signature green color. Push add, and look, the color changed over here. When you watch this video, just play it back and you'll see that color change. So I got that signature green in. Now I'm about to change this red to my signature red. Come down here to the plus sign. Come back down here with the plus sign. I'm circling it. Plus sign. Come in here. Delete those numbers out of that box, and then type in FF 0000. That's my signature red. You're going to see it change colors over there. Add. Okay. Now we got that out the way. Our next move is we got to do the borders. So we're going to do I think we're going to do black here. Black. You see how it's covering the colors? Look how, watch the colors change. I'm gonna click the red one now. And I'm gonna make this black. Now keep in mind, hold on. What I did was I moved in this color right here to change this color because it was green at first. I came inside this box of colors, and then I came to the black, and then I clicked on the black. Just want to be clear, just in case somebody say, what happened? What'd you do? Now I'm gonna come to this borders right here. I'm gonna click this one. Then I'm gonna come over here. It's highlighting the red right here, the blue around it, but I'm gonna come over here to the black and I'm gonna left click. Okay. Now keep in mind the way I teach, I like to teach simple. I like to keep it plain. So if you hear me repeat it, because I want you to get it, okay? Come to the wicks now. Now you see, now the black is covering the color of the body. Now we gotta make the wicks black. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna make the wicks black, okay? Some of you guys gonna be pretty quickly, so just do this and get through it. But some people, just like me, you know, take your time, Kentu. Okay, cool. Now, watch this. You see right here where it says, last? We come over here to this little line right here. And we're gonna left click on this line. Now keep in mind, this line is gonna make this green line, it's like a green line. You can barely see it. When you watch this video, you're gonna be like, well, I could barely see it. But if you can see it, you got good eyes, eagle eyes, that's good. But I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna come to this box where it says last, come to this line right here. I'm gonna left click on the line. At the very bottom, it's gonna say thickness. It's my cursor down here at the bottom. And it has 3 different types of lines. So I'm gonna click this one right here. As you can see, it got bigger. I'm gonna make it even bigger. Boom, you see how it's big, right? You gotta see that because you need to know what a market price line is because that's the market showing you what it's doing in the market. So you need to be able to see it. But I'm gonna use for illustrations, I'm gonna use this one over here next to the last, okay? Now, some of you guys got MacBooks and some of you guys got HP. I got an HP, stands for huge profit, by the way. So you click the third or next to the last line of the thickness at the bottom. I'm circling my cursor. Just once you do that right there, then you go to the next step. Come to status line, right? Just so look around. Then come over here to the scales. Right here, make sure you check this box. Over here, you got the main words, and then you got the drop box for the modification, okay, or the changes. Click right here where it says symbol. Reason why you need to know the symbol name is because you want to know what currency pair that whatever chart you marking up. Okay, so we'll explain that in class. So go on and click that. and then come to the next one where the pencil is, come to appearance, and now we're going to change the background color, okay? We're going to start off with black, okay? We could do gray. Matter of fact, let's do, no, let's do black. I mean gray, I'm sorry. We're going to do a gray. I'm going to give you my signature gray. Down here at the very bottom where the plus sign is, okay, I'm going to click right here, and I'm put my signature gray in there, which is B6, 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 okay? B6, 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 and then the background change, and then push add, okay? So that's done. Next move, I got to get rid of these little tic-tac-toe looking grids out the way. So I come over here where it says vert grid. This is how I change the background. I come to background, I come to the last box to the far right, left click, and I hit that plus sign. That's how I was able to change this color. And if you watch the video and push rewind, you'll see what I did. Move along, because I only got so much time on this video. Now I got little grids on here, little dotted lines looking like tic-tac-toes. So I'm gonna come in over here with the appearance. I come to the vert grid lines. I'm gonna left click on the tic-tac-toe. It's on 6%. I want to make this 0. I come over here where it says opacity, right? And then I can left click and hold and drag it over here. Or you could just type in 0. You can type in 100, right? Enter, right? Or you could just delete everything and make it 0. And just put 0. Your choice. Come to an empty space inside this box and left click. Come to horizontal grid lines. Come inside the tic-tac-toe, left click in there, come over here. I'm gonna show you an easy way to do it too. Delete the 6, make it a 0. Keep it simple. Take the cursor, click in an empty space inside the white area, not in the gray area. Because if you click in the gray area, this box is going to disappear. So come here, click in the white, click. Now, see right here, you can barely see this little plus sign that's moving around like a cursor. What I'm going to do is called a crosshair. Okay, we've seen guns before. We got that little scope on it, right? Crosshair, so you won't miss the shot. Okay, and that's how it is. We're snipers in this market. We coming to get the bag and run. Okay, so we're gonna come to the crosshair. We're gonna make it black. Okay, I clicked on the gray color. Come over here to the black. Left click. Okay, then I'm gonna come over here to the line next to the black, and I'm gonna left click there. Left click there. I'm gonna come down to right here where it's called the thickness. I'm gonna come. You can either do the second box or the third box. Always remember, everything is based on your eyesight. Some of us wear glasses. Some of us got 20/20 vision. Some of us, we God bless us. Okay, left click here. Now look at it. See that? But I don't want my crosshair to be that thick. So I'm gonna come here. You can pick and choose which one you want. Okay, then come inside the white, left click, and then over here with about a crosshair, I like to use the dotted. The black, the line, and you left click on here, it says dotted lines. I like the dotted lines because it's cleaner for me. I like that. Okay. And then also after you do that, you can come to trading. That's the next box down. If you don't want this here, you can move it, uncheck the box, it'll disappear. Then we got events. Okay. Now we're technical traders. Technical traders meaning that we mark up the charts based on what we see, not by what we hear. The news, we don't care what the news is saying. We don't care about that. Okay. Now some of us do care. It's your choice. But we're technical traders. I'm going to show you patterns in the market. I'm going to show you how to mark things up based on a pattern. And these patterns are predictable. Just like hunters, they know the behavior of animals. They know the pattern of animals. That's what makes a hunter so successful. They study the animal. They know what it's going to do. If a hunter do this, the animal going to do that. If a hunter do that, the animal going to do that because they know the behavior. What we do as traders, our strategy is based on what we call candle formation. Meaning these candles going to look a certain type of way, just like if you look in the sky and you see clouds forming, we know it's going to rain. Simple. So come here to events, click where it says economic events on chart, left click that, and uncheck that as well, right? Now, our next move is this, okay? We're gonna come here and you're gonna see to the left right here, you're gonna see the currency pair, Australian dollar, JPY. We don't use indicators, okay? These are called indicators, okay? And we'll talk about that in class, okay? So don't worry about indicators right now. Let's move this out the way. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you something. You know how it goes, just like YouTube. If you don't pay to get rid of the ads, they're gonna keep popping up. Okay. You already know was that 5 seconds, let it play, click the 5 seconds, you're done with it. Same thing with this platform. They're gonna be constantly popping up advertisement until you pay for the subscription. And you will pay for the subscription later because we're going to use what we call alerts. Alerts is going to be your best friend. Alerts is going to be like your personal assistant. Alerts is going to let you know when to trade instead of you looking at the charts all day long. And I don't want to be looking at the charts all day long, and you don't either, because you're learning this skill set so you can learn how to have time, leverage, and freedom. That's what this is all about. Let's go. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna come here. I got look at the cursor, right? Underneath it says VOL, that's volume. You see this X button? Once I click this X button, it says remove. I'm gonna get rid of these indicators down here because we don't need it, okay? When I first started off trading, I needed indicators. But now that I'm a technical trader, I don't need them, and you're not gonna need them either, okay? You're gonna see people, you're gonna hear other traders talking about indicators and everything like that. Don't even pay it no mind, because the only thing that matters is you're making money, okay? So after I got rid of the indicators, I'm gonna come over here and push OK for now. Okay, so right now, we gotta put the colors in here. Let's get back in here, no problem, which is good. I'm glad this video, you can rewind. Come over here, upper right-hand corner, left click right here where it says chart settings, left click, come over here where it says appearance, appearance. Okay, you see where it says text line, right? You see what it says text, and you see what it says line? I'm gonna come into this text, the black. I'm gonna click the black. Underneath the black, it says 100, so we're good on that, okay? Let's use this black to the far right. Get that out the way, go on and click that. Come over, after you click the black on this, you see what it says lines? Because it's gonna put the lines on here, on the black, right on the outside of the numbers, okay? You will see it. Come to the tic-tac-toe, left click it, hit the black. At the very bottom, by the opacity, you got 0%. We're gonna get rid of the 0% and we're gonna make it 100. Okay, there go the black line. I want you to see what I've done. So let me delete it so that way you can see it disappear. I'm gonna delete it, I'm gonna make it 0. Okay, so you don't see the black line. So now I'm going to put 100% so you can see the line come right back. There you go. We got the line. Now, we got that in place. Okay, now next move, push OK. Okay, now next move is this. We got to go right here to the time frames that we're going to be using. The time frames is important, okay? Time frames is going to let you know what these individual candles did within a certain time frame. That's why we need to know what the open and close mean, okay? And we're going to talk about that more in detail in just a moment. But at this moment, don't worry about understanding anything right now. Just get your charts fixed. That's all we're doing. Let's modify these charts. I explain everything later. Right here where it says day, put your cursor on a D, click, and what we're going to do to the left, to the right of this time frame, you got these little stars. See these little stars? Every time I come to the right, it clicks a star. I'm gonna tell you the time frames that's important. We got the 5 minute, put a left click inside the star, and it's gonna turn yellow. The 15 minutes, left click in there, right? And the 1 hour, okay? The 4 hour, right? And then the day, okay? So all you gotta do is rewind the video back, take your time with it, and you can kind of speed through it. Just don't speed through too much because I'm talking as I go. 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours in a day, okay? And then you come over here to the right of it. I can uncheck it and check it. And what it's going to do is going to save the different time frames right there, because those are different time frames we're going to be using to trade. That's why I'm putting this on there. I'm doing the work for you, so all you got to do is just copy and paste and do what I'm doing. Now, next move, get rid of this, get rid of that advertisement, and we're pretty much done. We're pretty much done here. Okay. Well, no, we ain't done here. Let me just put the tools on. I don't want this to be too long. Over here to the far right is our tool. I mean, to the far left, it is our tools. These are our tools to mark up the charts. So I'm gonna come here, right? And then it got a little small arrow to the right. That's our drop box. You got the main tools, and to the right of that main tool is what I call the drop box. Once I click on it, it's going to drop, and it's going to say, which one do you want to pick? Which one you want to choose? That's what the drop box is for. So we're going to choose the horizontal line, meaning we're going to put a star to the right of to the right of the word. You got a star. Left click it, the star going to turn yellow. The horizontal ray, left, move to the right, left click on the star, right? We're going to also use the vertical line, star, right? And then we're done with that. Now we're going to drop down to the next tool. This is the next tool down here. Next main tool, drop box, okay? Drop box. Left click on the little arrow right here, little arrow, left click, all right? It's called fib retracement. You're going to hear, if you're already a trader, you got experience, you already know what Fibonacci is. Traders that got experience, please excuse me, I got to talk to the newbies. Fibonacci is important, okay? You can make a lot of money with Fibonacci. I also teach people how to trade harmonics the right way. I'm gonna show you how. Some of you guys got experience, and some of you guys got experience, but you're not consistent. So I'm going to show you how to trade I'm going to show you how to trade harmonics the right way. It's going to take your trading to a whole new level. Okay. So we got fib retracement. See the word to the right, the star, hit it, bam, you're good. Okay. Go to the next main tool, the paintbrush. Left click on the drop box. We're going to get the paintbrush. Right. We're going to get the rectangle. I'm going to speed up a little bit because you can rewind this. Okay. Ellipse. And then you're good. Go to the next main tool, the T. Hit the drop box, text, because you're going to be, you're going to be communicating with yourself. So you got to know you got to write words where you need to write words. Next tool, we're going to come down here. We got the XABCD tool. This is for people that want to learn how to trade harmonics, okay? Left click there. And then right here, our best friend is going to be what we call the price range, because this is how we measure our money. It's a word that's called pips. And you'll learn that in class. Pips is how we measure how much money we have the potential to make. Just keep that in mind. Pips is, in the stock market, they call them ticks, meaning that like from where you get in to where you get out, in between that space, that's how much ticks that you're making in between that space. Meaning that's how much money you're making in between, from one space to the next space, in between the gap. That's, you're making money within the gaps, because prices is buying and selling within that gap. Okay, so keep this in mind. We use the price range to measure what we call pips. Pips mean that, I'm just going to give you the simple version for it. Pips is meaning how much money you make. Like if you do $1, and you let's just say like you got into the market, you did $1, and you got 6 pips. It'd be $1 times 6, which is $6. Now watch this. If you did $5. And you did 10 pips, 5 times 10. Hold on, what's I say? 5 times, let's say 5 times 10. 5 times 10 pips. $5, 10 pips, $50. Keep it simple. Okay, cool. And we use this tool called the price range to measure the pips. And we'll talk about that in class. Okay. Now we got the tools in place. So now our next move is to modify our tools. So we're gonna come here, right here. You see the little small dots on here. This is how we're able to move our tools right here, right? And then when we're ready to modify each of our tools individually, we just left click on the tool, left click, and then you just click anywhere in the empty space. Left click, it's already set. Change it to purple. This purple right here, to the far right, right here. Left click that. Okay. And then we're going to come here, grab the next tool right here, which is the horizontal ray. Left click, make it purple as well. Okay. All right. Then here, you're going to make this black, which is the vertical line. Make it black. to the far right. Keep it, make sure it's 2 pixel, 2 pixel. I'm hit the drop box so you can see the different numbers. Now, keep this in mind, depending on if your eyes, you need, you're having challenges with your eyes, you can make it a 4. Meaning you can make it bigger. See how thick it got? This line right here, this vertical line, it got thick. Now watch it get smaller. See how it got small? That's for people that got real good vision. 2, that's for people like myself, right? And then that's set. Okay, now I'm gonna come over here to what we call the rectangle. I'm gonna left click on it. Left click 1 time, drag it down, spread. Then left click. Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to use that in class. I'm gonna go to 2 pixel because it's on 1. Go to 2. I'm gonna make the pencil. I'm gonna make that red. The pencil. Make that red. The signature red at the bottom. Bam. Come to the paint. I'm gonna make that the signature red as well. Bam. You can rewind it and you're good to go. Okay. Come right here is what we call the ellipse. Right. I'm gonna left click the ellipse. Left click 1 time. Drag across. Hold it. Move it. Boom. And I'll teach you how to do that in class. Come to the pencil. Make it black. Come to the paint. Make it yellow. Boom. 2 pixel. We gotta have a 2 because that's my number there. Make it 2 so we can see what's going on. Now we're gonna come to here to what we call the XABCD tool. That's for harmonics. Left click that. Left click 1 time. Come up. Come down. I'm gonna teach you all this in class. Don't even worry about it. I'm just helping you set up your charts. Make sure it's 2 pixel. The pencil, right? I like make it black on the outside, and then when the pencil make it black, put the cursor on the paint that's dripping. Left click, signature red. Boom. Okay, now this red is a lot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to handle this. Come back inside the paint. It says line tool background. Left click it. You see what it says opacity? Bring it on down. I think it's 37. Bring it on down to 37. 37%. Okay. All I did, several ways you can do it. You can just come in here, 100%, delete it, and just type in 37%. And push enter, and you're good. And that's because we need to see the color of the candles inside. Okay. So we got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm gonna delete some stuff. If I want to delete stuff, I can just click on each one of these markups and come over here to the trash. Remove. Come here, click on it, trash it. As soon as I touch it, you're gonna see like a little bubble or a little circle. That lets me know that I'm on it. See, you don't see it until you see me touch it. Then you see that little circle, left click, trash. I teach all this in class. Click on it, trash. Go to trash, remove. Come on over here. I'm trying to keep the charts clean. Left click, trash. Come over here to this line right here. Left click, trash. We got one more tool to do, and that's the price range. Left click on it. Left click 1 time, drag it across, drop. Okay. Make it 2px. Make it red, the signature red at the bottom. Come over here to the paint that's dripping. Make it the lime green. Okay. Now that lime green, we need a little bit more lime on there. Come over here to the paint. We know we got to go for that 37%. 37%, you brothers and sisters, okay? 37%, okay? And then it's good. We set. If I want to leave it there, I can leave it there. Left click, trash. Okay, cool. So we got that out the way. So your charts is marked up. So now we have to save the template, okay? That means that's going to save all the modifications that we did before we got, after we finish marking it up, because this is your charts that's going to look like mine. So you can duplicate how to trade sandwiches, which is a strategy, and also harmonics, which is another Forex strategy to teach you how to get paid so you can make some money, okay? So I'm gonna come here at the upper right-hand corner. I have this chart settings, left click, the drop box come down. In the bottom left-hand corner, you're gonna see a word that says template, because we wanna save all the work we done. All this work is not for naught, okay? So we're gonna hit the little arrow, left click, And right here at the bottom, it says apply defaults and save as. Save as. So what you want to do is click it where it says save as, and the name that you can put in there, right? You can put Ken Master, which is me, or you can put your name in there. That's you. But I'm gonna put Ken Master in here, right? And if you just want to do everything I do, fine. I'm gonna put Ken Master right here. Hold on one second. Got a little demo on me. Ken Masters, my apologies. Ken Master. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put gray, because I'm gonna teach you how to trade with the black background as well as the gray. Okay, because some people's eyes are different. Okay. You need to see what you're doing. Okay, so after I typed in the theme name that I want to save as a template, meaning that I'm saving my work. I'm saving all what I've done. Okay, so I'm gonna push save. After I push save, bottom right-hand corner, I push OK. Once I push OK, it's saved. Watch this. This is very important. Let's go back to the settings, right? Little tip, because I want you to see why this is important. Come over here to the little wheel, upper right-hand corner, where it says chart settings. Left click there. Come back to template. I want to show you something. Template. Left click, because sometimes you may not be able to reach me. I might be out of town or teaching a group of people and I'm swamped. So I'm showing you this right now. You can always watch this video because I'm gonna post it on YouTube. Okay. Now watch this. I'm gonna push apply. I'm gonna push apply default, and look, it went right back. If you look at the background, it's back to where it started when we first came here. Okay. That may happen. Sometimes technology just do some foolish stuff, but I got your back. Let me show you how to handle this. Let me show you why we saved the template, so you don't have to go through that same process again. You already did it in the beginning. You don't need to be worrying about that. Let's go. Come over here come back in the upper right-hand corner, go to where it says chart settings, go down to where it says template, because we saved one. The one I save is Ken Master Gray. All I gotta do is click right there, and the color gonna go right back to normal, and push OK. That's why we save our work. I'm going to be teaching you all kinds of tips and tricks. Some people just don't know. And trust me, I made a lot of mistakes in this so that you don't have to. Okay, let's keep it going. So we got this saved. So now we need to talk about what is in front of us, okay? We have this thing, we have this function in this upper right-hand corner. Follow my cursor. In the upper right-hand corner is called full screen mode, okay? Full screen mode, okay? Now, once I click where it says full screen mode, you're gonna be able to see the whole chart. You can see everything. Can y'all see this? The whole chart. That means you see everything. If you wanna come out of full screen mode, there's several ways you can do it. You can either push escape, listen what I just said, escape on your keypad, and it'll bring your charts back to this minimum size right here. Right here, upper right-hand corner, it's gonna say full screen mode. And I love teaching people how to use the full screen mode because you can see everything on the charts. Now, another way to do it is like if you want to go to a regular size, because you can pick and choose whichever way you want to do it. Take your cursor and start hovering around. You see the little X sign right here? It only comes when you hover around there. Start hovering around there. And then you see that little X. Once you click that X, left click on the X. Hold on, let me bring it back. Left click on the X. Once you left, let me move this down. Once you left click on the X, it's going to bring it to the minimum size again. Okay, just a little tip. Okay, great. Let's talk about what we're looking at. Let's talk about what's in front of us. Okay, now the market goes either up or down. I want you guys to know something that's very important. Okay, some of you guys have read the book. Robert read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's a book about a fourth generation Japanese American named Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he talks about the two different advices that he got from his two dads. One was his biological dad, which was the poor dad, and then the wealthy dad was his best friend's Mike's dad. Okay, that was the guy that they grew up in Hawaii, and Mike's dad, he was a regular worker. I don't even think he finished high school. but he understood financial literacy. So he was able to take his money, invest his money, and became one of the most richest, wealthiest men in Hawaii. Okay. Why am I saying this? Because Robert Kiyosaki talks about the money philosophy, which is very important because the way we all make money is how we all get paid. Hear me out. That book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, was a good book, but he also had another book, which was called, it was like a sequel. It's called The Four Quadrant. I tell people about that book. Some people say, I never even heard of that book. But this book, it talks about the four ways. Let's make this 2 pixel, by the way, because I use this paintbrush, make it 2 pixel, and I'll make it black. Okay. These are the four ways everybody make money. I don't care who you are. Okay. And the way it works is you got two sides to money. You got the left side and the right side. You got the E on one side, then you have the S on the other side. And if you already read this book, this is just like a refresher. Okay. We have two sides to money. You got the left side and you got the right side. The left side is like pretty much comes from like formal education. You have employees. The E stands for employees. The S stands for self-employed. They on the left side, okay? Then you have on the right side of money. This is where people get wealthy, okay? That's mean that you're on the right side of money. Always remember, it's two sides, the left side of money and then the right side of money, okay? These are things that can be taught, okay? That's why we have teachers. B stands for business owner. I stands for investor. Okay. Now, this is how it works. E, and matter of fact, let me just pull this up so you can see this little slide. When you get some time in your busy schedule, also teach about money and wealth and all that kind of stuff too. But right now, I just want to just focus on Forex. Let's say the four quadrants. Okay. And I'm gonna put Robert Kiyosaki. Robert, I'm gonna do the best way I can. Please forgive me, Kiyosaki or something. Thank goodness for Google. They know what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. This is the book right here. Okay, for anybody that, if you want to get this book, it's a real good book. Now watch this. This is how it works. You got the E, you got the S, you got the B, you got the I. So you guys can get some value out of this right along with the trading. Okay, you got E stands for employees. Then you have S stands for self-employed. You got the B stands for business owner. And you got the I that stands for investor. The reason why I'm going over this is because this is how we trade. And I'm gonna explain. E, this means E stands for employees. That means you work, you exchange hours for dollars. Nothing wrong with that. That means you have a job. Okay. Self-employed, you own a job. That means that you went from working at a job to you being the job. That means that most self-employed people, you got barbers, you got beauticians, you got dentists, you got doctors. A lot of those doctors, a lot of them are self-employed. Dentists, they self-employed, meaning that they have to perform the work. They can't walk away from the work. Dentists have to actually do the work. You got to open your mouth. That dentist have to be in the office or that office working on your mouth. That barber or that beautician, they got to be in front of you doing their hair or cutting your hair. Do y'all get where I'm going with this? That's important for you to know. That means that you own a job. That means the job can't be done without you. And this is what this brother is talking about. He wants you to go, he wants you to know that the left side is good money, but you want to take that money and bring it over to the right side so you can replace yourself. Okay, that's what Forex is all about, because Forex is going to give you the money to be able to fund your dreams, to be able to trade anywhere in the world, because your phone goes with you everywhere you go. You can trade at any time of the day. You can do what you want to do, which is wonderful. Now, the business owner, they're different. Business owner, they own a system that works for them. Okay, that means they don't have to be at the dentist's office. The business owner usually be the people that own the property, own the land, and they rent out the space to the dentist, to the doctors, to the barbers, to the beauticians. They have to pay that business owner money every single month, and the owner is nowhere in sight. They have an asset that is ran by a system, a monthly system. Every month they get paid. That's business owners. Investors are like farmers. They plant seeds and watch it grow to harvests. They move their money in places so their money can grow and multiply. That's what this trading is all about. You guys are coming in on a ground level of being an investor. You're taking your money that you currently make, the money that you currently have, $20, $30, $50, $100. Some of you guys got a couple of thousands of dollars. Some of you guys got big money where you could be in and out of trades and really, 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 really get the bag and run. But some of us, we got humble beginners. Thank goodness that this market is big where we can make money in seconds and minutes and take $20 and turn it to $200 or $300, $50, $70, $2,000, depending on what the market is doing. And I'm going to teach you how to do it. But let's get back to this. The way this works is the left side, they depend on security. The right side, they make money off predictions. And that's what trading is all about. We're going to predict where to get in and where to get out. Let me explain this quadrant so y'all can get a deeper understanding of this, okay? This is going to be valuable to some people. A lot of people that's on here that may not know this. Business owners, they make money off predictions. Let me tell you how. You got Walmart. They do not know what to buy until these people on the left side spend money. That's why they do stock. They don't know what to buy until these people on the left side spend. Once the business owners know where the people spend money, they will always know how to invest in the product that the left side is buying or the services that the left side is buying. That's key. Business owners make money off predictions. They don't know what to buy until somebody spend money because it's a repeated process. That's how it works. We look left to see what to make on the right side of money. And that's the way it is with trading. We looked, remember this, because you're going to remember this in class. You're going to be like, I remember him saying that. The left side shows where the market was. And then what's going to happen is in the future, the market going to come right back to that area where it was before. It's just like if you feed a dog, a stray dog, if you feed that dog one time, it never came there before. You feed that dog one time, it's a stray dog. Trust me, that dog is going to come back when it's hungry. Predictable, prediction. But this is how we do on the charts. We're predicting based on what the market did in the past because history repeats itself. There's nothing new under the sun. Did anybody catch that? That's very important that you catch that concept. Investors, they don't gamble. If you ever seen a Shark Tank, they ask certain questions. How many people bought that product? What are you doing? What type of marketing are you doing? Because they want to know if they use the best marketing strategies to promote their company, their business, their product, and their services. Okay? And I don't want to spend too much time on this. We'll talk about that other stuff later. Okay, this is what I want you to get. The left side pays the right side, and the right side get paid off predictions. That's why companies, when they go into new territory, they like to see, and some of you guys may already know this, they like to know the status of the different classes. Who's in this demographic? What's the income level of this particular demographic? Okay, because that's going to determine how well that business do. Trader Joe's is not in everybody's community. Whole Foods is not in everybody's community. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Certain stores don't be in certain places because of prediction. You put the right store in the wrong area, problem. You have to put the business have to be in an area that is going to sustain the life of that business. Businesses have to be in places where it's going to sustain the business. Let me get back to this. The left side pays the right side, if that makes sense. Employees, they go to businesses, Walmart, Kroger's. I'm throwing some stuff out there because I'm from Atlanta. Okay, Kroger's, Walmart, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, they everywhere. So these business owners, they make money off predictions. Let's come here. Okay. Let me say this last thing, and then I'm gonna come to the charts. The left side pays the right side. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, so the way this works is the market moves from left to right. That's how the market moves. The market moves from left to right. Let me grab one of the tools over here, buddy. Let me get my little pointer. Let me get my little pointer here. Here we go, my little arrow. Click this on here, add this tool. This is my pointer. I'm gonna use my little buddy. Okay. Can y'all see this right here? The way this market moves, it keeps going to the right. Remember, the money is on the right side. BI, business owner, investor. The market just keep going to the right. That's how it works. The market, the way it works is the market open and close, open and close, open and close. You see the color? Open and close, that color. In this time frame that we are in, on this particular time frame, is the day chart. Every individual, I want you guys to remember this. Every individual candle open and close within 1 hour. Whatever, like within 1 hour, this color was red. Within 1 hour, the last color is changed. The last color was red. This color, it moved up and down, and then it turned green within 1 day. I'm sorry, I said 1 hour. I'm sorry. Each individual, whatever time frame you are in, that's what that market, that's what that individual, keyword hints, individual candle is going to change. Or, excuse me, that's the color that that individual candle is going to be. Okay? Keep that in mind. Every time frame, I'm going to go to the 4 hour. See right here at the top with the cursor? Now I'm going to go to the 4 hour time frame. Okay? Now, if you look at it, now you got this candle right here. It took within 4 hours, this candle moved up and down, and then it closed red within 4 hours. This candle opened and closed within 4 hours. This candle opened and closed within 4 hours. This individual candle opened and closed within 4 hours. This individual candle opened and closed in 4 hours. Every individual candle opened and closed within 4 hours. Why? Because I'm in the 4 hour time frame. And we're going to talk about that in class. I just wanted to make sure I set your charts up. Okay, now let's talk about something. Remember, I said the market moves from left to right. Okay, now this is what I want you to remember. Some people, because I remember when I was trading, I wanted to know where the market was. Always remember I said the money is on the right hand side. You guys see this candle right here to the far right? Always remember and write this down for you note takers. Always remember that the last candle to the far right is where the market is. Don't ever forget that. The last candle to the far right is where the market is. Don't ever forget that. So if anybody say, well, where the market is, the last candle to the far right, that's moving. This is going to be the only candle that's moving, okay, to the far right, okay? So now watch this. This part is very important, okay? The market moves from left to right. So if this to the right, everything else to it is the left. I know that made sense. Let me say that one more time. If this candle to the far right is to the right, everything on the left side is the left. Now watch this. This candle is left. That candle's left. That candle's left. That candle's left. Left, 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 left. Every candle that's going back, that's going left. Now we got to talk about trends, because we have two trends. We have an uptrend. That means both color candles are going up. Always remember this and write this down. Both color candles going in the same direction is a trend. Both colored candles going in the same direction is a trend. And we already discussed that the market moves from left to right. So both of these colors, so it just kept going to the right. It kept going to the right. But look at, it's something interesting. It was red, then it turned green. Then it was red, then it turned green. Then it was red, then it turned green. But we're not worrying about that. The thing what's important is they both colors started at the top and then it went down. So both color candles going in the same direction is a trend. So if they went down, if both colors went down, then we have a downtrend. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you this I'm gonna show you this other part right here. Watch this. You'll be like, oh, that's making sense right there. Now watch this. Now move this over here. Okay, I'm gonna open it up a bit. Now, if you notice, open it up because some people. Now watch this. If you notice, I said this is everything. If I keep pointing back, if I keep going with my pointer, it's going to the left. But both colors going in the right direction, that if both colors going in the same direction is the trend, both of these colors, they kept going up. Just like this, it kept going up, kept going up, kept going up. So we already know that this is a uptrend. Why? Because both colors have went up. Somebody on here might be saying, but it went down here. It went up here, it went down here. It came here, it went here. It went up here, it went down here. It went up here, it went down here. That's fine. But here's the part that's important. Both colors went way up here. Even though it went up and went down, it went up and went down, it ended up here. So this is what we call a uptrend, okay? And that's how this works, okay? Just like this is another example. Move this right here because I want you guys to get this, okay? Now watch this. Now, right here, let me grab my pointer. Both colors, even though it went down, went up, 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 went down. It doesn't matter. Both colored candles moved in the same direction and it ended up down here. You got that? So that means that from up here to down here, it went down. So that's a downtrend. Always remember the market moves from left to right. Okay. Now, now that we got that out the way, let's talk about this one more time, and then we're gonna get ready to wrap this Zoom up. Okay. And I'm gonna leave my information at the bottom so you can be able to contact me to get more information so I can get you started, so you can start making some money, start paying on bills, start traveling, having fun, doing all the different things you want to do, learning how to trade Forex so you can achieve your heart desires, okay? All you got to do is set your charts up. I already showed you how to do it, and then I showed you how to save it, okay? The next time we see each other, when we have class, I'm going to teach you how to set up a brokerage account, which is like an online account where you put your money at that you want to trade with. Because you don't want to be trading with your money in the bank. You want to have money separate from the bank. So you transfer whatever money, $100, $50, $200, $1,000. You transfer that money into your brokerage account, and then you trade from that brokerage account in the Forex market. So if you make $50 or $100, $2,000, $5,000, you can take that $5,000 profit out and transfer it into your bank account. It's a separate account. And I will show you this, and then I'm gonna wrap it up because this is a long, I went a little longer than I anticipated, but it's okay. The broker that we're going to be using is called L. Well, we'll cross that path once we get there. We'll cross that path when we get there. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. Because I got to send you a link because I'm an affiliate, and I got to get a little something. But we good. Okay, cool. So I think that's it for now. Okay. Let me go ahead and put my information in here. Let me see. I'm gonna come here to the text, right? Even though I'm going to have it inside the description, it's going to be a number we can reach me. But I'm just going to put my number on here for people that want to just make a move like right away. People are ready to go to the next level, and I'm going to help you do it. Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Okay. Just a moment. And thank you for your patience. Okay. Okay, cool. The number, my cell number I gotta give you my cell number. My cell number. And I'm Ken too, by the way. Ken two is my name. All right. Ken two Tucker. Okay. That's how you reach me. 916 900 6007. And then here's my email address. You want to reach me on my email. Okay, my email, if you want to reach me on the email, is kstcash@gmail.com. Okay, so let me move this down here so you can see it, make it black. Okay, okay, that's how you be able to reach me for more information so I can teach you how to trade. The first step is marking up your charts. I went over some brief stuff. We're going to talk more about what to do in class. Okay, so the we talked about the bulls, we talked about the bears, we talked about buyers, we talked about sellers, right? And then we marked up the chart. Excuse me, yeah, we modified the charts so your charts can look like mine, and this is going to get you prepared so you can take the class. Okay. Just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to help you to serve. God bless you, and I'll see you on the other side of money. God bless you. Shalom.